Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Krai Mira with me, Break It Down. Let's continue our infiltration of the Forbidden City. There's a lot of health. Luckily, I do a lot of damage. And he's skipping his turn. I'm not sure what causes that. I would guess it's the Naughty Finger perk, but it happened before we even started investing in that skill. Sweet, leveled up. Another point into strength, and... That's right, I started investing in Kingpin, and then I lost my companion. Well, may as well max it out. Biopass.
What's going on here?
I don't see any stashes anywhere. This is pretty cool looking. Looks like the Emperor is dead. Oh, I can't grab the gold hammer. Warning. No matter which side I take. They probably go to the same spot. Looks like we can't backtrack either. It's a one-way trip. Alright, this is like it might devolve into a fight. Here comes our hero. You were so busy saving the world that you didn't even notice the moment when you were saved yourself. Saved? Saved from whom or what? Saved from poverty and obscurity. Reality was so kind to create very fortunate conditions for you, and it would be quite stupid not to take advantage of them. Never in your most ambitious dreams did you imagine being the next Emperor. I, by the way, would like to thank you for wasting the previous one. He failed the probation period. I didn't kill him. Didn't you? And who could have done this? Looking around trying hard not to burst into laughter. Who did that? Doesn't matter actually. His throne belongs to you now. Maybe you'll tell me who the heck you are and what you want from me. We're the ones who know how to run this world the right way, so it doesn't become stricken with chaos, lechery, and violence. We're the brain while the Emperor is the enforcing hand, and the people are mere chess pieces. We've always been here wisely guiding that hand, but recently, the hand got out of control and crossed the line. Thus we need a new one to replace it, and have chosen you for that. Well, why don't you enthrone yourself if you're so smart? Rational minds need to stay away from public tempers. We remain in the shadows, wherefrom we guide and advise, while you'll be able to bask in the glory as long as you want, and keep dumbing down the crowd, inspiring it with some new ideas. Do you really think that a portion of inspiration is all these poor people deserve? What will happen to the flock if every single sheep starts having its own opinions? The flock will get separated, and the sheep will eventually die one by one. You are their shepherd. You need to look after them. You need to pat, shear, and slaughter them while they're catching flies. The main thing is not to overfeed them, because well-fed animals are never obedient. That's the only way to keep the order. Keeping the order by taking away their crops in exchange for water and by telling them lies about the paradise they might find, all the while getting rid of the old by turning them into plant food. Is this how you keep it? And to prevent people from dealing with bothersome thoughts, you decided to draw their attention to the war with Taurs. Taurs are primitive savages. They perfectly match the purpose. They will stay mad at us till the end of times, which means we will always have an enemy, a scapegoat to attract the crowd's attention. But we've deviated from the main subject, and the question, do you want to become an emperor? I can foresee you're about to reply, so I want to share one secret with you. You don't have a choice. Why have you chosen me for that role? You know very well it was me who started the riot in Fort, and brought together Kaffa and Terminal, and... We know everything about you, and this is exactly why we've chosen you. You've rattled the island up and gave people hope. Now you can tell them you've killed the odious tyrant, and the crowd will happily acknowledge you as their new leader. On top of that, you're one of the commons, and they will cope with all of your sins and tricks. Isn't that beautiful? What if I refuse? It will be sad, but not critical, as we have another nominee, not as popular as you, but still. Meet Fletch. This nice guy was caught by the patrol at the sewer's entrance. He was very kind to lay out all of the rebels' plans. Sorry, I misread that. He's very kind to lay all of the rebels' plans out. Why not to thank him and make him emperor? Fletch. He was the guy that blew up the sewer entrance, right? I feel scorn for you and your attitude towards the people. You have burned Quiet Bay, the settlement I come from. You have killed my family and friends. You started a war with Taurs, and you tried to deceive me. I'll never forgive you for all of this. You've made your choice. I can't help but feel sorry for you. You've been to the labor camp, and you've seen for yourself what scientists do with convicted test subjects. This is what awaits you as well. Your future will be similarly sorrowful. The people of Region all share the same driving rage as the rebels, from Kaffa and Terminal. This wall will fall, and the terrifying crowd that you hate, the people you pray and depend upon for your survival, will tear you apart. You'll be like a parasite that has lost its carrier. You shouldn't overestimate the power of bums. Our legions are being called in from the outskirts to calm them down. But you personally have no one to save you. Neither Taurs, nor your friends from Kaffa, or your good conscience can help you now. You're not the one to intellectualize about such things, you bastard. Oh, I don't get to fight my way out? Or at least go out in a blaze of glory? A creepy looking eye. Also, I have no idea what's going on. Alma. Oh, she's the girl from the very beginning. Well, almost the very beginning. She's the girl that we spoke to at Quiet Bay. Try not to make any sudden moves. Your body is weak after many months of slumber. Your brain is filled with glutamine? You could relapse in anabiosis at any time. Alma, how come you are here? What is this place? Quiet. Don't make any noise. There are guards all around. Where are we? This is the region's last functioning laboratory. Its codename is the Lake. The ceiling above your head is in fact the bed of an enormous reservoir. Above up there is the Forbidden City and the ruins of the Imperial Palace. The ruins. Does that mean that we won? No, we did not win. Things are very bad, and it will get worse if we do not try to solve this now. I served for several months in the Eastern Legion, and with no small amount of bribery, I got a transfer to this place. You now have a real chance to leave unnoticed and hide out in the mountains. Hide. Hide now when people are prepared to follow me and finish off what is left of the region's army? Everything has changed a little. Now people are ready to kill you. Fletch told everyone that you betrayed them and blew up the region just as the rebels had got to the gates of the Forbidden City. Sorky, Ars, Magog, they all died. Now people are combing the island for you with the urge to put things right. Why did Fletch do this? Well, in one fell swoop, Fletch solved various problems. Firstly, by blowing up the region, he stifled the revolution. All the rebel forces were gathered in the center, at the approaches to the Forbidden City. He quickly got rid of all potential rivals in the struggle for power, Ars, Sorky. And secondly, he removed a dangerous opponent by turning your popularity into complete hatred for you. He turned people's attention to the hunt for traitors, then declared martial law and sent out guards to every town, not allowing the risk of any new uprising. It remains unclear why the warriors went over to his side. That is no mystery for me. I was witness to his collusion with the secret rulers, as they call themselves. They do possess real power, both over the army and over those interim puppet emperors, the latest of which is Fletch himself. As you can see, nothing has fundamentally changed. They just updated the decoration. The secret rulers. This is the first I've heard of them. Who are they? Externally, they resembled monks, but they constitute the brains that imperceptibly control this world. Their kind can win over anyone. It isn't just the army that bows down to them. They can always unlock the minds of ordinary people. But still, I cannot believe that people fell so blindly for that cock and bull story of my treachery. That is no surprise. You mysteriously disappeared, precisely because you were running away, fearing justice. Fletch told this story most convincingly. He talked about how there is, in fact, a conspiracy with the secret rulers. He said nothing, naturally, about your arrest, and faced with the dearth of information, people believed the only theory there was. Sorry, this dialogue just doesn't flow smoothly. Why did Fletch not destroy me right away, since I was a dangerous witness? Fletch wants to emphasize how important he is. The whole island is looking for you, the chief villain, but he will be the one who finds you. Most likely, you'll be caught with a bomb, attempting to blow up Kaffa or the fort. The whole performance has been choreographed to the finest detail. The happy end to the performance will be your execution, amidst great public joy. Dying at the hands of those whose happiness you fought for, what could be worse than that? Is there anything we can do to avoid this fate? Let me be frank. You will have to act alone. I will only help you flee from here, of course. If, of course, the stay in the Morpho Chamber and the subsequent public execution are not part of your plans. Your wit and charm have always been assets. So, how will we manage this escape? Is there some kind of emergency fire escape? As I said, You must flee alone. I do my best to distract most of the guards and will feign an accident, an explosion of the RDDT tanks, which will sink the entire site. Don't forget that we are located below the base of the reservoir. It would be nice to think that we ourselves will not drown as a result of this act of violence. You'll be put off. All cats have 9 lives. Once you get through the research center, you'll come to the monorail booth. This is a military transport system, or rather what's left of it. The pipeline will bring you to the ruins of Site M18. There you'll find the way out. What about you? I'll climb up to the gateway, and once I hear the rumble of the monorail, I'll bring down the intersection. We won't both get to the gateway. There's too much security there. But it's a pretty good plan. Remember, you must not show your face in the towns. I'll be waiting for you there. At first, just stay away from populated areas. Pick up info as you go. Well, that's better than what Fletch had in store for me. Try to get to the monorail without raising the alarm. I'll try. So we can't go that way. So I haven't seen anything I can loot yet. I don't know if I'm going to aggro that guy if I get too close. Alright, there we go. Alright, there's some stuff I can loot here.
What's going on here?
I did aggro a guy. I don't know if we can... We're not going to win this fight. Son of a gun. Alright. Do not care for these stealth sections at all. I think when he patrols back this way, that's my opportunity to get by. I mean, there's loot in here. It's possible I could take some of these guys in a fight. But when this guy got aggro, they all walked over here. Oh, hey, whales. I guess that explains why we saw the whale. Oh wait, this is the monorail. I'm where I need to be. The mutants are hostile. They weren't hostile earlier. That sucks. I lost all my good equipment again. Game's giving me some stuff at least. Oh, it's chest armor. Why do you ever wear that? Gives you 1 armor class. Not worth it at all. Yes, I could have saved myself a couple reloads there had I noticed the monorail was right beside me. I need to equip a weapon. Okay. They hit pretty hard. Well, they could have given me a better weapon than a crowbar. I'm not going to win this fight. Yeah, I just did that, buddy. Alright, so what the heck do I do? Is there more loot I can find? I can go this way. Of course. I'll probably avoid this guy. Oh, two of them again. Great. What's in here? Let's pull back. I'll take some drugs and try this fight. Actually, I might pull back to the bridge. Force one too many at a time. Also, I forgot to equip a weapon. This might be a good spot to fight him too, since only the one can get me here. At least I hope so. Yeah, a little bit of extra damage from the drugs is helping out a ton. Still getting beat on pretty badly, but better than it was. Lies over here. Volcano. I have to compare all these weapons. See what our best option is. Well, the hammer's gonna be our best option. Octopus. Well, only 5 AP for that. We'll stick with the hammer. Like hitting hard. Don't have to hit often, just hard. Let's get in here while my drugs are still active. Wow, hit me for 50. Jeez Louise. Oh, come on. There we go. Really wish the game would stop taking my equipment from me. Oh, great. Now let's go and heal up while he's approaching us. This is what, the third or fourth time the game's taken our equipment? Don't tell me his body got in the way and I can't loot this. I moved it a bit. I hadn't looted that before, right? And if you loot something, you can still inspect it later. So, whoops. Let's go fight this guy. Looks like he's by himself, right? Oh, there's two of them. If we fight him on the bridge, we should be fine. Then one can get it to me at a time. Guy not gonna walk towards me anymore? I'll fight him right here, that's fine. Loot over here? No. I'll never equip my helmet. I guess that would help out a little bit. In a permanent state of falling. Ah! Well, this was eventful. I'm gonna call it here, and next time we will finish our escape and see what's in store for us. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.